Hey everyone, as promised with last Friday, as a continuation since we ran out of time for the doTERRA for Men's webinar, a brief continuation into my Tuesday webinar on it. So at the product center today, talking a little bit about it, there was a couple of products that I didn't get to touch on that I want to touch on briefly for guys in particular. For those of you that really like to work out and are constantly feeling like the minor aches and pains and stuff like that, I want to talk to you a little bit about Deep Blue. I've talked about this in another webinar in the past, but it's one I really want to highlight today. Deep Blue is formulated with active minds involved. It's a great go-to for those that like to work out, with those that have got mild soreness and things like that, wherever it might be on the body. And there's a few ways you can use it. In fact, this month, doTERRA for the next few days is actually doing a promotion on Deep Blue products. You've got the rub, you've got the oil itself that can be applied to body and skin, and it's safe. And it's great with dealing with like the minor aches and stuff like that of the body. It's a great go-to. So for guys out there that are active, that are doing a lot of lifting, you're moving around a lot, and you just find that you're just kind of sore, reach for Deep Blue. It's a great resource for guys. We deal with soreness and stiffness a lot. Even sitting at a desk all day and things like that, you can feel soreness in the joints. Reach for Deep Blue and apply it to those areas that aren't feeling good, and you'll notice a lot of relief. So it's a great thing to reach to for guys. Feel free to go for it. It comes in a nice cream with the rub, or you can apply the oil straight on. Avoid sensitive areas though, this is a very strong oil. It's also one of 2 oils that comes in a child-proof cap, and there's a reason behind that, so be careful with it around children. Because if ingested, it can cause some harm. But on the body, it's great to provide relief. Now, you've also heard me talk about this next oil. It's one of my favorites. It's past tense, and it's great for guys. Being at a computer desk for long periods of time can cause a lot of tension here on the neck and shoulders, and you can start to build up a lot of pain and stuff like that there. Past tense is a great oil for that because it's very cool. Where Deep Blue goes on very hot, past tense goes on very cool and provides excellent relief to shoulders here. Staring at a computer screen all day too, you can start to feel soreness up here and here. Feel free to put past tense. It even comes in a roller ball, so you can just do a stripe across the forehead, and it begins to feel that cool, natural relief. It's a great go-to for guys, especially when you're having to be exposed to your computer all day, or if you're dealing with poor posture and you're creating extra tension here in the shoulder areas. Feel free to put it on the back here or on the back of the neck. It is excellent in that. I even found that when I'm traveling and things like that, I'll put a little bit on my wrist to help get through the trip itself, because I deal with, well, I don't travel well, and past tense is a great one to have on hand to deal with that, I've found. And for the guys out there that are constantly dealing with the reach for past tense. When you're feeling achy and you need some like heated relief, reach for Deep Blue. But when you need that cooler effect to kind of help ease tension, reach for past tense. They're 2 great oils for men. And when applied and used, you'll start to notice relief, and it's great. I've used past tense now for 6 years. It's the oil I have to have. I deal with a lot of aches and minor pain back here, and when I put that on there, I get that cool relief. And past tense has got peppermint and frankincense in it. Peppermint goes on cool, and frankincense helps go in and really get to the core of the issue. It's great. The 2 oils pair up excellent in that past tense blend. And the lavender helps calm down nerves and things too. So it is excellent. Absolutely love it. If I could get you to try any one oil, this would be it. Especially for the guys out there. You're dealing with the constant, when you're feeling like this, put a stripe of it here. It's relatively cheap too, or inexpensive I should say. Past tense runs just over 2,000 yen. It is one of the great ones to start off with if you're new to doTERRA. As guys, reach for it. Deep Blue works great when you're really just going, I need something for this relief, I need some of that heated relief. It's a hot oil, so use it for what aches and things like that. But when you're needing cool relief, reach for past tense. Another thing I want to talk to the guys about that I didn't get a chance to on Friday is those of you that wear boots or on your feet all day, your feet tend to reek, right? So reach for something that's going to help alleviate that. A trick you can do is you can use dryer sheets, put it in the bottom of your shoe, put a couple of drops of a fur oil on to help, and mix it with tea tree. Tea tree actually goes in and helps break down a lot of things. Tea tree is great in a lot of ways for us guys. You notice we used it on our tools. We can use it to even help break down some of the stuff that would otherwise knock our spouses out. So reach for it, put a couple of drops of like tea tree mixed with one of the fur oils, either Siberian or Douglas, or Cypress is a little sweet for me, but it works too, to help deodorize a little bit. And you'll notice it helps break down the smells. Put it at the toe of the shoe and you'll notice it. Something I do at home too, with a fresh batch of laundry, guys, I'll actually take a fur oil and put it on a little pendant, and I'll put a drop or two on that in my closet and hang it up with my clothes to keep my clothes smelling fresh. And you'll actually be surprised. Instead of having just that no smell, or at times, guys, come on, we get in a rush and do laundry and sometimes we hang up clothes that are a little damp. Include this in with the clothes you're hanging up. Find something that'll hold an oil. You can typically get them off of doTERRA's site. It's just a small pendant, and you put a drop or two of oil on it, hang it with your clothes. You'll actually be surprised at the results. Your clothes will wind up staying that clean, fresh smell, like they're fresh out of the dryer. It's really great. So guys, this is mainly what I wanted to talk about with this before we get away to the women on Friday. Susanna and I will be talking about doTERRA Health for women and some of the different things that they need that doTERRA has that are specifically formulated for women. But guys, I hope you enjoyed Friday's class as we talked about scrubbing tools. I've actually gone through my toolbox and I've actually cleaned most of it and been really happy with it. Most of the rust is gone off of most of my tools now and I'm ecstatic. It's been great. But guys, don't be afraid too. The doTERRA side, the business, for those that are interested in it, it's actually a great way to have a little extra income on the side. I've been doing this now for 2 months and I'm already seeing, honestly, an extra $500 a month doing this. And that's just going to continue to build. So if you're interested in it, there's a way to supplement your income to even pay for the oils that you're using each month. Or if you're interested in this long term, it's a great way to earn extra money long term to help supplement your income. Or if you're really dedicated to this and you've got long-term plans, you know what? You can make this your primary income in time. It's great. I love doTERRA for it because the difference between doTERRA and other oils you're going to try or other companies that sell essential oils is doTERRA is product-based. So if you have questions, if you've got an oil you want to try, I want to send one out to you. Let me know. If you want to try Past Tense this week, to anyone that comments on this post, I'll mail you out a small vial of Past Tense for free. I'll cover the shipping on it. I want to put it in your hands so you can see the difference when you're at work, when you're sitting at a desk for long periods of time and you've just got that going on here. Put it on, feel the difference, and then buy a bottle for yourself afterwards. You're going to love what it does for you, especially for those that are just stuck staring at a computer screen all day. Apply it here. Get that relief that you need. Take care of yourselves. And like I emphasized on Fridays, guys, stay away from energy drinks. There's other things you can do. Reach for Mito 2 Max. Breathe in peppermint. Combine it with orange. Get that energy fix that you need. But stay away from energy drinks, guys. It only helps lower things and cause major problems later on in life. And I want to thank you for stopping by for the wrap up from our Friday webinar today. And look forward to seeing you guys on Friday. For those of you that watched last night for the March Madness of doTERRA oils, congratulations to the winners. I mailed all those out earlier today, and they should arrive in about a week. Had a blast with that webinar, and thanks for stopping by today, guys. Bye. Oops.